Hi, Pastor George here for My Guns and My Religion. Today, a tabletop review of the Ruger Vaquero. The Ruger Vaquero is a single-action revolver. Now, this particular one here is in .357 Magnum caliber. It also comes in .45 long Colt, and I think 44 Magnum also. I could be wrong on the 44 Magnum. I know it comes in .45 long Colt because I was going to buy one in .45 long Colt until I saw the price of the ammunition. Now, this is a full single action revolver, and that means that until you take and pull that hammer back, you cannot pull the trigger. It's a single action. Also, the cylinder does not come out, so in order to unload the empties that you have, you've got to use, get that in the frame there a little bit, you've got to use this extractor bar on this side. And of course, reloading the pistol is exactly the opposite. You're going to take and load the shells in one at a time and get ready to go. Interestingly enough, on the way that the Ruger works is that the loading gate, when it's open, you can't get the hammer to cock back either. Now, the fit and finish on this gun is absolutely just flawless. It's so beautiful. I have this one in stainless steel, polished stainless steel. Rosewood handles came with the firearm. You know, there's a lot of people take and want to customize these guns, and certainly that's something that you can do. I don't know if I'm going to customize it. I was going to customize it, but I don't think I'm going to. Let's take a look at the downrange sight picture. So you can see, there's our sight picture. Shows a green target today because it was St. Patrick's Day here in Stroudsburg today, and the St. Patrick's Day parade. And you wouldn't think that that silver bead from the stainless steel would come up so nicely, but wow, it really does, and it's a very, very easy gun to handle. The balance on it is just amazing. The sight picture never looks right with the hammer in the way. As you can see, it's designed all the way around to be single action. You know, I'd like first of all to thank Pocono Pistol for kindly allowing me to use the police and combat practice range to do this video in. If you're ever in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, I couldn't recommend Pocono Pistol any higher than just they're awesome guys over here. I'll leave a link to their website down below. Always remember, as a great gunfighter, you want to leave the sun behind your back. Oh well, the lighting's not perfect. Well, one of the things that we get used to with modern semi-automatic handguns is the ability to, you know, shoot rapidly. And back in the old days, the only way you could really do that was the old fanning action. I think that that's one of the coolest things with a single action revolver. You're very involved with what's going on with the gun. Take a look at that, the group over here. I'm a little off today, but hey, I never shoot well on my video. The grouping is real nice on it. Real easy gun to shoot. I really like it. I got nothing bad to say about it. Now, the Vaquero is loosely modeled after the original Colt Army. Some of you know it as the Colt Peacemaker. Samuel Colt made all men equal, they said. The old Colt 45. I mentioned before that the weapon also comes in the original 45 long Colt caliber. I chose not to get that caliber simply based on I'm kind of a cheapskate, and I priced out the price of 45 long Colt. Looks like a $1.10 a round. Really not in my price point when you can get .357 Magnum at about 54 cents a round. The gun will also shoot .38 Special, which again you can get a whole lot cheaper than even .357. You'd probably get that for 40, 42 cents a round. Of course, it's pretty pricey for pistol ammunition, all of it, because it's not that popular of a round anymore. 38 was an old black powder round. 357 Magnum, you know what? Honestly, very formidable round. It's one of the more powerful rounds out there. You could use this gun for deer hunting. It might be a little on the light side for deer hunting, but we were just having a discussion earlier. And you'll definitely drop a deer at any kind of range that you would probably want to shoot iron sight pistol on there. The whole concept of single action really, you know, and I put the cowboy hat on and everything. I've had that cowboy hat sitting in my closet for the longest time, but I think I'm going to take that out a little bit more to go with the Vaquero. It takes you back to an easier time, a time when things weren't so rushed, a time when there was a moment for class and for beauty. I don't think that you're going to find a prettier gun. I don't think you're going to find a better shooting gun. I did have some difficulties with 38 Special in it. The cases are just a little bit shorter than 357 Magnum, and as a net result, they kind of back up a little bit into the works after you shoot them, and it can make it a little hard for the cylinder to rotate. To clean the weapon, you have to take the cylinder completely out and do that. There's a little guy right here, and this rod comes out, and you can pull that all the way square out of there and pull the cylinder completely out. I don't really feel like doing that right at the moment, but and once that's out, very, very simple procedure. You clean up the cylinder, clean up the barrel, give a quick brush to the firing pin assembly, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and away you go. Now, the difference between this gun and the original Colt 45 is that this is got a transfer bar on. And the way you can tell that right away is if you look at the hammer of the weapon, the firing pin's not there. And it uses, and I'm hoping this is showing up in the video, there's a transfer bar right here. And when the gun fires, it actually has to hit the transfer bar to actuate the firing pin. And the reason why this becomes important is that with the old guns, with the original single action Colt 45 with the firing pin right on the hammer, you could only carry 5 rounds in it. You always had to carry on an empty chamber. So there's a safety issue there, and I think a lot of people in today's world might not want to just have a 5-shot pistol. Of course, I guess if you were at the range, you'd be okay. Hey, listen, let me take and show you a clip real quick of a friend of mine, Ryan Baca. He got a chance to shoot this gun. I can sing its praises all day long, but he had never shot a revolver before. We let him take this out and shoot the Ruger Vaquero for the very first time.
Like a 22. I was expecting this thing to kick like a mule.
Well, that's about it for this range review of the Ruger Vaquero. I sure hope you enjoyed it. Go out, see if you can borrow one from somebody, give it a try. You're going to really dig this gun a lot. I swear you really will. Till then, I hope I see you at the range. Keep your powder dry. Mullen Lave. Hey, I got some shooting to do. God bless.